Hi, Abel. Hello. I didn't get a picture again, but oh, I closed out of the tab because I'm not following a pattern. I'm gonna. I'm following an imagery, which I actually lost. Why am I googling Google? Crochet worm. Ooh, I'm so excited to make a worm. When I looked up crochet word, a bunch of the worms on string came up. So cute, but I don't think it's what I want to go for. I just want to, let me find if I can't find. Oh, this is like what I want. Earthworm guy. Hold on. This wasn't the image I was looking at earlier, so I want to get a different one. I want to keep looking really quick. Getting ready for Betty, and then we'll join me. Exciting. Your little guy came out so cute. I forgot to respond in the Discord, I think, but so cute, little guy. Hi, asking for a friend. How's it going? How have you been? Been a minute. Dang it. I can't believe I closed that tab out. Oh, no, that's not it. Darn it. Basically, earthworm is what I'm going for. Round body. I actually bought a pattern for a worm years ago and had started to make it. Ooh, what is this? Why does it look like that? And I never ended up making it. And then I was gonna make it tonight. I was like, let me do this. But it's got like the pinched body. And I don't want the pinched body. I want the round body. I think it'll look cuter. Because then I want to make it like have that little wrapped part. All right, let me find that other image I was just looking at. Since I can't find the old one I was looking at. Darn. Okay, I'm starting so soon. I should have done this beforehand, but I was starting to get into my mood of I don't want to stream, and I didn't want to do that. So I was like, let me start and get it out of the way. Like that, exactly like that. But I had an image of a crochet version that I was going to use. And it's gone forever. This is so sad. All right, well, I'm just going to make a worm. Frick it. We're just making a worm. I've got the yarn. I've got the hook. I lost a hook and he's kind of creepy. No, he's not. What do you mean? I'm not gonna add the lines. Like that's probably where the creepiness comes from. Ooh, my hands are so dry. I'm gonna try crocheting, but if it starts tugging on my skin, I'm gonna get disgusted. And I might need to grab my lotion really quick. But hi, happy Saturday, everyone. How's it been going? This is so exciting. I normally don't not follow patterns. The smile? What is a like happy little smile? Going good? What have you done? What have you done in the 2 weeks that I've not streamed? I need to know every single detail of everything. For everyone. Go now. I think I need to close my door. Scared. Oh, my hips. I wonder if my mic picked that up, but lately when I move my hips, they go pop, pop. And it did it just now. Why the, that face? Why the face? I think the better question is what you have done. Well, little me. Lots of things. Not really. I mean, some things. But I'm only going to say if you say. Deal? Pinky promise? Pink, pink, pink. I bought a necklace today. I'm hoping it's real gold because I spent a lot of money on it. But like, imagine this and then one more. Ooh, that looks so cool, huh? Pretend that's my pinky? Whoa. You're flicking me off? We just start the convo. Not cool. All right, where do we begin? The day. The day was, let me put my calendar. I've stopped journaling and I'm really sad about it. But at the same time, I have no like energy to. So sad. I need to bring it back because it was actually helping my memory, I feel like, to like recount everything I did throughout the day. But one day, we'll see. Anyways, so the day was, where do I want to begin? How far back do we want to go? The day was January 28th, 2000. I was born. Who knows the time? I'd like to think early in the morning. Day of the Mountain. Okay, the day was a week ago. So Thursday. Okay, wait. Actually, Thursday night, we drove to Vegas. So Angel and I, last weekend, we went skiing. It was so much fun. I'll recount all the details right now. I got to work from home because the drive to Vegas is 6 hours. And had I gotten home at 7, we would have been there super late because we were skiing the next day. So my boss let me work from home that day, which was super nice. Glad I could do that. And we left immediately and went to Vegas, and it was raining, so it was a little scary. Angel drove basically the whole way, which was so nice. I think I drove the last hour. Oh, I made a little guy. I didn't make this on the way there, but I did make it on the way back. And I'm pretty happy. His belly button's off-centered. I haven't fixed it. But look at this cute little alligator. Oh my god. And I did that because, wait a second, I had to go grab something. I got inspired to make the little guy because look at this sick vest I thrifted. It was $5. It had a couple stains, but after I washed it and like sprayed it with like Dawn Power Wash, they came out. I mean, I think it's so cool. Sure, it's probably meant to be like more tightly fitted, but it even has like pockets in the back. And I think it's so sick. So I made myself a little guide. Like, oh man, look at me. I want to be Maya so bad. Yeah, I work at a sanctuary for alligators, crocodile. But yeah, did that. So I made that little guy because of that. So we get to Vegas, semi-late, I think like 10 o'clock. Is that my chair squeaking? Yeah. Come on. Next day, we wake up bright and early because we have to be there by... Put the alcohol in the alcohol capital of the country. Seems like a great plan. It was. And I will get to that part too. Do not worry. Lots of alcohol to be had. I'm out of breath. I'm not normally talking this fast. I have no water. I'll just drink Coke instead. If I don't want the Coke, I'll drink the tea I have instead. God, I love drinks. I love liquids. So, okay, where do we start off? So we have to be there by 11 to take the ski experience that we signed up for, which was free, as long as you sign up in time. But we had to pick up the rentals an hour earlier at 10, which means we needed to get there by 9:30. So we left, I think at like 7 because it's an hour drive. And the whole time we're like, are we going to need chains? Are we going to need chains? We drive. It's cool because we're staying in Vegas, desert, but then you drive to Lee Canyon, which is an hour away, and you're in the freaking snow. So pretty. There's so many areas where it's like snow chains required, flashing, blah, 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 but no one else had them on. So we kept waiting it out, and like we were driving on the mountain side. There's not even snow or ice yet. And then we came to the snow part, and our side was plowed. Um, so we didn't put the chains on. And then all of a sudden, we got to a part where it wasn't plowed, and then there was snow, and there's a bunch of cars pulled over. So we were like, ooh, we should also pull over. And that took like 30 minutes to do. But it was actually crazy, isn't it? It's so surreal. Like, how can there be snow, and then you look down and there's not snow? Like a complete desert. It's so crazy. So we pull over. We finagle with the chains. Managed to get them on. It was not easy. It was not fun. And then we keep driving, and everyone else doesn't have them on because as soon as you got past that part, it was plowed again. So we probably didn't need them, honestly. But better safe than sorry, because we're not used to driving in snow. Very soup socks. We're like one of the 3 cars in the parking lot with chains on. And there's a lot of smaller cars like mine. But whatever, no big deal. I'm sure everyone was staring and laughing. Literally, I saw a car pull in front of us, pull out the same Amazon chains that we did. And I was like, like everyone knows that we're not snow people. But we get there. Parking was super easy. What sucks is their signage around the place was not up to par. It was very much just like writing on paper and then like stuck up there. But it would be like rental pickup here. But in my email, it was like, make sure you get your ski thing or get your ski lift pass before you get your rentals. But I couldn't find it. So we just got the rentals instead. And then we're like, give them our names. And they're like, helmet, no helmet. I'm like, well, I paid for the freaking helmet. So yeah, I'd like the helmet. Obviously I didn't say that to it. Like, yes, helmet, please. And then they're like, skiing or snowboarding? We're like, skiing. They give us some boots. We put everything on. So fucking hard to do. Have you ever been? You've never been, huh? Skiing or anything of this sort? Because you haven't even been ice skating, right, Hippo? Which is so crazy to me, to live in a winter wonderland and not do winter wonderland things. Hi, Shania. How is bed? So we put on the boots, and then you have to walk to get like checked in, and the guys, like, basically what they're doing is scanning barcodes on your helmet and the boots to like be like, okay, these are yours. How are they not returned? It is your fault, sort of a thing. But then he takes our name and he's like, you guys are skiing? And we're like, mm-hmm. And he's like, you're wearing why am I blinking? Oh, he's like, you're wearing snowboard boots. We're like, what? No. And I was like, him too? Because he scanned me first. He was like, yep. And I was like, we told the guy we were skiing. So we had to take them off, put on the new ones, which sucks because the ski boots are way worse than the snowboard boots. Hard to fucking walk in. Shooting 5G rays into your head for brain control. Literally, you know what's so funny about that, actually? My sister sent me an Instagram reel yesterday, and I finally opened it up today because they're always like cuckoo nuts, kind of. And it was about how amusement parks have something underground that are absorbing your high energy levels that are produced, like the adrenaline. They are sucking your emotions and harvesting that energy, and they're going to use that energy for something. Anyways, little side tangent. I told him, I replied to her, I was like, they can have all the energy they want because I like amusement parks. Yeah, that's so cool, isn't it? So sick. So yeah, we get changed back, and then we follow the signs, and it's like ski rental drop off. I'm like, okay, well, where's the ski rental pickup? But then we see some other people just like go in there and like come back with skis. I'm like, oh, so surely that's where we have to go. And we do, and they give us our skis, and then like there's poles off to the side, but they're never like, you can just pick out any poles you want. And like finally we overhear someone else saying like, oh yeah, you just pick whatever. So we do that as well. I wish I could believe those things seem so fun. I don't think so. Like, yes, but also no. Like she really believes that. Oh, I'm trying to think of some of the stuff. Like, she really thinks that we shouldn't be here on Earth and our like higher beings are being tested or something like that. And I don't know, it goes beyond just that. And it's like, there's plenty of real things to be mad about. Why make up stuff like that? No, really. That's what I'm saying. She's always like our purpose, we have some higher purpose on some other like fifth dimensional realm, and our like bodies and minds are not actually right here, and our goal is to get to there. And I'm like, I can't even handle this place. What do you mean handle a different place? It's scary. I mean, she's right. Is she? So we finally get that she must like The Sims. No, she I see her liking stuff about like the school system, which is like, yeah, school system's not perfect, but it's more like um it's more about like the school system is there to keep people into like the working class, to keep them working and never live to their true potentials, which is like, okay, yeah, in some ways I can argue with that. Yeah, it sucks we have to fucking work and we can't just like do arts and crafts and everything for the rest of our life. But unfortunately, like, it's just not the way it is. Well, I kind of believe that. Yeah. No, I mean, like, that, yes. But it's at a point where, like, I still think that you should learn math, history, and sciences. I just think it's important to be educated somewhat in those studies. Do you need to be an expert at them? No. But I feel like it becomes very closed off. Like, they become very closed-minded about this thing. What is her job? What does she do? She's a stay-at-home mom. No, she's not actually. She was for the majority of her life, but she now cleans houses. She might actually also be a receptionist. I think she just started working like 2 years ago. Only class I need is the Bible. Yeah. Amen. Amen, man. Hallelujah. Yeah. This is the sister that when I went to Thanksgiving told me that she thinks she's smarter than me. Sorry to derail your story. No, I think I kept doing it myself. But Canadian? Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so we get the skis. That's where I'm at. And then it's just a staircase up, no problem. But the boots are freaking heavy. And there's just, okay, I'm a firm believer of over explaining everything because people are dumb. Me, for example, dumb. I've never been skiing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Honestly, I probably should have watched videos. And I told myself I was going to. But I didn't. So there came a point where like I'm holding the skis and I've got the poles in my hand and I'm wearing the boots and I'm really struggling to get up. But I don't have gloves on. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I have like tiny cuts all over my hands. It's because of the fucking skis. I didn't realize that those, like, they're actual blades. Like, they didn't feel sharp to the touch, but they did just start giving me like paper cut sort of cuts. But maybe that's not normal. Angel also got cut at one point, and I was like, yeah, it's the skis. You can't hold them. No one tells you to not really hold them like that. Or wear gloves or something. But so it's 10:30, right? Our snow ski experience is at 11. We get there early, and you basically walk up a step, and then immediately there's a ski lift to go down the beginning slope. And at the bottom of the slope, like not very many feet away from us, is a little sign like snow experience. I'm like, that's where we need to go. And so we're there early, but the guy like starts showing us stuff. But then like 10 people show up 15 minutes later, and he's still just talking to us about, I don't even remember what. I've for sure held ski before and never had that happen. Oh. So maybe just like bad equipment. Again, like, I don't know. Um, so he's talking to us, and it becomes he's just like trying to learn everyone's names. There's it at a point it gets to be 20 people in the class. And like that is the majority is him going down the line and saying everyone's names like very kind of you, but we ain't got time for that. It's supposed to be an hour long thing. It turned or actually I think it was supposed to be 30 minutes and it turned into an hour and a half. And we just did not learn. I wonder if they were made of fiberglass and that cut you? I don't know. It didn't look like fiberglass. Like it looked just like steel, some metal. But he's like, "This is how you put the straps on. Helpful. Like kick the snow off your boots to help you put them on better. Cool. Thank you. Helpful. When you're going down, you want a pizza to slow. Okay. Yeah. Helpful. Things that I wish were mentioned that weren't is you don't need the fucking poles. guess what? You don't need the poles. I thought you needed them. No. I was watching him and every time he showed us stuff, he just dragged them in the snow behind him as he went down. So I was trying to do the same thing. I was like, oh, maybe it should like help slow you down. That's kind of cool. So we take turns like walking up the hill horizontally so not to slide down, and that's also kind of helpful. And then we go down, but we didn't really get pointers as to like what we were doing wrong. I didn't fall the first time. You're just going straight down. So like we didn't learn to turn or anything like that. I wish they would have taught us like etiquette of the snow lift or something like that. Just a bunch of things that were missed that I wish we were told about. So after an hour and a half of really not knowing what to do, we walk up the hill a little bit and try on our own. And I had already like fallen down before, but it wasn't so bad. But the second time we went up and I went down and I fell again. And that time it was awful because I went into like unpacked snow in a sense, like no one's walked over or skied over it. So it was like still light and fluffy, which I thought would be better. Like, so I'm not going to like, if I fall into it, no, I'm now like stuck in it and really struggling to get out and take my skis off and move. And I was pissed. I was standing there an hour and a half. It's now been 2 hours of standing. I'm not cold. I'm hot. I'm sweating. But it's like, I'm just very uncomfortable. My feet are heavy. I can't move my legs the way I want to move them. It's really hard to carry all the equipment. But Angel and I was like, we're going to go up the ski lift. Obviously, we're going to try it out. I was like, I'm probably only going to do it a couple more times and then I'm over it. So we went up. We took a little bathroom break at the little lodge. They had a bunch of restaurants and whatnot. It's pretty cool. And that's like, that ski lift led to 3 other ski lifts that went up to different trails and whatnot. So we take a little break, grab a little snack. What was really cool is that the place is cheap. Way cheaper compared to other places. I was looking at like an area called Big Bear in California, and it was probably $500 per person. And I think that was even just a half day of the ski lift. This one, it was like, I think it was like 200, max 250 for both of us. So way cheaper. And then we both each got a $10 voucher, and that paid for the majority of the food that we had there because their food was also fairly cheap. Yeah, because actually I'm trying to think like this doesn't make any sense. But we went to go eat at a second place and there was a BOGO deal. It was a Valentine's BOGO deal. So we got basically free food there. We basically only paid $10 for food. That's what it is here. Yeah, I think the Big Bear one, because it's the closest ski resort in Southern California, like I think that's where everyone goes, and it's just super overpriced. I think this is how big I want the worm to be. So I'm going to just start doing a bunch of rows. He'll be a big guy. Ooh, maybe. No, I'm going to do one more increase. Because I have a lot of yarn. But yeah, so very cheap. We were even looking places near like Yosemite. So way further from us, and they were still just as expensive. Considered going to Lake Tahoe, which is like very North California, but also very expensive. Like, I think maybe they're more touristy spots. But anyways, so we take the ski lift, we eat our food, and then Angel's like, all right, let's go down this mountain. Like, this would be our first time going from the very tippy top to the very bottom, instead of just maybe not even halfway through, like a third up where we were practicing. So he goes down, falls immediately. And I stand there and I just watch him. Like, I'm watching him struggle. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Fuck, I don't want to do this. Really don't want to do this. I'm watching like everyone else go around me. I'm like trying to watch to see like what are they doing differently? Like, how am I going to go down and not fall? And then this lady approaches me, my savior. She says, oh, you look like a skiing professional. Or like, maybe not words verbatim, but it was definitely like, oh, you look like you know what you're doing, I think is more what she said. I was like, no, my first time. I'm scared to go down the hill. She's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. She was like, do you want help? And I was like, yes, I would love that, actually. She's like, okay. And then she's like, I'm going to walk you through my ABCs. I can't remember what they stand for, but it was basically like, you want to stand up tall with your chest out. It's better for you to hold your poles for balance, because like if they start dragging into the floor, like it can make you fall. You want to do your pizzas for sudden stops. And she's like, instead of going straight down, you just want to do turns, which makes so much sense, but I don't know why I couldn't think of it. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm so happy it's the weekend finally. I've been busting my butt off at work. I'm talking about now my, forgot to increase this whole thing. My ski trip. I went skiing for the very first time this past weekend. So she's walking me through her ABCs. And she's like, okay, now I'm just going to have you follow me. And I was like, oh, just like that? We're just going to go down. And so I do. I go very slowly. I'm pizzaing the whole time. And I'm following behind her. And she's like, you're great. You're natural. She's like, do you do other sports? No. Do you do yoga? No. She's like, have you ice skated? Mm-mm. Have you rollerbladed? Oh, yeah, I have before. She's like, that's it. That must be it. I'm like, okay, thanks. So I go down the mountain and I don't fall. And it's fun. And I'm like, wow, this is great. She's like, do you want to go up the lift with me again? And we can go some more. I'm like, actually, like, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's stuck up the hill right now. She's like, oh, do you think he would want some help as well? And I'm like, actually, yeah, I think he would. She was really sweet about it. She was like, you don't think like his pride would be hurt or anything? I was like, no, definitely not. Like, he's not that kind of guy. So she helped both of us from there on out for like probably an hour. She was so sweet. She's a worker there. She worked there. And more so Angel, because like, let me tell you, that first time I went down the mountain, I was good. I was a professional. Oh, they need to hire to do the lessons. No, she does do private lessons. What was her name? I think it was Jamie. I want to say Lee Canyon. That's my goat right there. She was amazing. I literally before her, I was like, I'm glad I tried skiing. Probably won't ever do it again. But after her, I'm like, fuck, I want to go back. I want to do it again. It was so fun. But yeah, she like went up the lift with us. She was like, so what you want to do when you're on the lift and like you're going towards the butt, like hold on to your sticks and then you're going to put your, like everything we probably should have been taught in that little thing, but weren't. And she helped out Angel and I tremendously. Again, more so Angel, because I just picked it up immediately. I was amazing. It was so funny. We went down the second time, and she's helping Angel, and I'm following along behind now because I'm a pro. And she goes, Gabrielle, show him what you learned. And I went down the mountain. I felt so cool. It's like, yeah, I just did that. So easy. Justice for Angel. The videos I have of him falling are so fucking funny. I love it. I love the video he got. Okay, I'm a little mad because we were getting ready to leave and I was like, Angel, could you record me like going down the mountain though? And he's like, yeah. So mind you, I've been down the mountain probably like 5 times now perfectly. Like, so good. This last time, I caught so much speed and pizza strong enough to slow down and I fell. And that's the only video he got of me. I was like, damn it, they're going to think I'm not good. But I am. He's not even here to defend himself. He would not have anything to disagree with. He agrees with it all. He knows. I'm speaking only the truth. But yeah, so video of me falling. But it was so cool how he like turned around and brought it like it looks like it was edited or something. I'm like waiting for a beat to drop on it. It was so funny. But yeah, I'm converted. I really like it. I want to do it again. I was stressing out the whole time because I didn't get a jacket. I went to a bunch of different thrift stores. We went to like Dick's Sporting Good. But tell me why the jackets are $150 plus. Not spending that kind of money on a jacket. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just not going to wear one. I wore a water resistant one that Angel had. But even then, like, I genuinely think I could have gone in a sweater and been fine. I'm just a normal one. We were so layered. Like, I had a long sleeve, and then I had a sweater, and then I had a hoodie, and then I had the jacket. And immediately, just being in the rental room, I was like, I have to put this hoodie up. It's way too hot. I probably could have gone without gloves if it weren't for those skis cutting me. It's the only reason I put them back on. But it was so fun. What was the temperature? Ugh, I don't know. Cold? 30s, baby? Maybe 30s. It was so nice. It was so sunny. I don't think you shared that video anywhere. Wait, which video? Okay, but like really cold or West Coast cold? It was cold. I would say it's like, yes. For me, West Coast cold is like 50s, 60s. I'm cold, right? I think it was genuinely 30s when we were there. The one I'm talking about? The one where I fell? Skiing? Let me see if I downloaded it. Yeah, really? Did I not? I probably was too embarrassed. Where would they be? Oh, it's going to be in this. Here we go. 35 here today. Kyle and I kept talking about how nice out it was. Do you have snow right now? Videos. That's Angel. This is Angel. That's him. Let me see if he texted it to me. No, it's just been really cold, really. Yeah, I think when we were there, it was really nice out. I was worried. I wore fleece leggings. Maybe not a good idea because like I was sweating in them. And then I wore not even sweatpants. They were just like very thin pant things. It keeps snowing around us, but not here, and it's pissing me off. Do you think you'll get more snow this year, this season? How often do you get snow? I'm trying to find that video. Oh, is this it? Nope, that's not it. Is this it? That is of me, but not the one I was talking about. God, I'm such a professional there, though. This has got to be it. Nope, that's not it. This one? This one's got to be it. This is it. This is so funny. All right, let me download it. Tee. Time. Where would it be? This one. Okay. Can I show here? Is that enough? Ready? That's me. I was going down so fast. And I couldn't I looking back, I was not pizzaing at all. But it was funny because he did a little spin right before I fell. It was cool. Probably not. Not often. When I was younger, we would get 2 big storms a year, like 8+ inches, and now we struggled to get more than like an inch. Sad. I hate global warming. That's why I just don't believe in it. It's easier that way. All right, I'm gonna go one more increase, and then we're gonna start the worm. So that was day 1. I'm beginning to think this global warming stuff is real. Yeah, so skiing was great. Went home and think later. So sore the next day. Next day we took it pretty easy. We went to grab a food at a little local breakfast place. It was good. We went grocery shopping just for snacks because honestly did not prepare. How can it be global warming when it's cold outside? Yeah, they should call it global colding. Come on, if you're gonna make up something, at least make it make sense. Yeah, so we did that because later that night we went we went to Vegas. We went like to the Strip. The main goal was to go to Taco Bell Cantina. For anyone who doesn't know, it is Taco Bell with a bar. They serve drinks. They put liquor in the Baja freezes. Global warming. It's cold summer. Yeah, so we got there. It was a little more underwhelming than I thought it was gonna be. Like I didn't look at pictures online. I may have seen videos or something forever ago, but I didn't really have any imagery in my head, and so it was just way smaller than I thought it was gonna be. And honestly, I thought it was gonna be like more like woo 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 sort of a thing. But I think maybe it's only that way when people are drunk. Can't you get married there? You can get married anywhere. Can you? Can you get married there though? I didn't know that. But we walked around the Strip. It was really cool. It was pretty. I really like because all the hotels and casinos are so big and like have a lot of money that their architecture is beautiful on the outside. Like there's all these like gargoyles and statues and so fancy looking, and I really liked that part. We went and we walked through a little botanical garden that was within a hotel, which I don't even know if it was real flowers. I really couldn't tell, and I didn't want to touch them. But they looked kind of fake, but still really pretty. It was decorated as Chinese New Year's, Year of the Snake. It was really pretty. Got some pictures there. We kept walking around. Bunch of people handing out stuff. Didn't take any of them. We went to a mall for the one goal that there was a liquor store inside. And if anyone knows anything about buzz balls, you can only get the blue buzz balls, maybe only in Nevada. I'm not sure actually where you can only get them. But what I know is that they're not in California. So the blue buzz balls are popular. Because they're popular, they're upsold like crazy. On the streets, people were selling them for $15 for one buzz ball. They're $4 normally. And we managed to find them at this liquor store in the mall. And they had like 8, but Angel was like, no, we'll just get 2. Like, we're going to find them again somewhere else. Like, okay. I think I probably convinced him to only get 2. So we didn't have to carry him around the whole night. But he got 2. I drank one immediately because I'm not going to not drink one. Got a little buzz going. We walked around some more. I think we weren't out too late. I think we got back before like 11 or 12. That day we had picked up a sled for $20 because our goal was to go back to the mountain and go sledding. I think you're right. With the right connections in tech, you can get married anywhere. You don't have to have I know you have to have a license to marry people. But can it actually just be anywhere? I guess why wouldn't it? Why couldn't it? Hmm. The Pentagon. Oh, I'm sure you could if you knew the right people. Oh. I feel like I've heard that. Name a place you can't get married. A prison? Can you get married in a prison? Final answer. Yes. Really? Can you get married on a plane? People get married in prison all the time? Really? Probably. Did you guys see another plane? It's like domestic plane crashed? The Delta one that was upside down? Not so crazy. What's been going on? What are they doing? What? It's really brave of you to share this with us. I'm sure you'll be able to overcome this. Sending my strength to your fight. Thank you. Wait, overcome what though? What am I overcoming? So we left that place. Super cool, super pretty, a lot of fun. It was cool because inside the mall there was one part where the ceiling was a screen of the sky. It wasn't moving. It wasn't animated, which I thought would be really cool if they had the clouds moving. But it was just sky. Can I try to make a copy pasta? Never. Do not. Never ever again. If you come here, we can go skiing inside a mall. What? I would love to. So it was really sad because they didn't have any designated sledding. They didn't have any designated sledding places. Or tubing. I haven't been tubing. I'd like to do that. So what everyone else was doing, and it got way busier since Friday because now it's the official weekend. It's Sunday. We found parking on the side of the mountain and went sledding on the side of the mountain. But parking was a bitch. It was awful. But it was a lot of fun. We did that. No reason. Okay. Why would you want to do that? Skiing, theme park, and water park all in one day in the same mall. Never mind, that's sick. Aquarium, Legoland, movie theater, nothing we can't do. What? That's all in one park? I did promise to go on a roller coaster in 3 years. It's so exciting. 3 years. Really no time at all. I like that smile guy. All in one mall? That's insane. Legoland in the mall? That Legoland was massive, big. Oh, cool. Now he has a tail and ears. That's so fun. Alright, this is how big the worm's gonna be. I'm so excited about him. You put wire in your little guy, huh? I think I'm gonna put wire in my worm. Oh, maybe I should have made him inchy size. He's kind of a lot bigger. Oh. Not Legoland the theme park, like a normal Legoland with just Lego statues. Oh. Oh, sick. Still cool. Yeah, so we went sledding. That was fun. And then we went back to the hotel and we chilled. I did drugs. And I watched Love is Blind. I watched, I think, like 6 hours worth of Love is Blind and nothing else. Like, I sat there, like, with my mouth wide open the whole time. It was so fun. It was so cool. It was just so nice to relax and do absolutely nothing. I loved it. We got up the next day and went home. And that was that trip. It was so fun. It was so needed. I want to do little trips like that more often. I need to do little trips like that more often. I wish I got more PTO with my job. What really sucks is that, like, I've been fighting for this benefit this benefit that they call Flex Friday, which essentially is an extra 12 days off a year. And my boss finally was like, hey, my boss said no, which really fucking sucks. They signed me up for some kind of training course, which isn't until April. But it costs like $3,000. And I only want to do it because I want to do it, and then I want to do it and be like, okay, now pay me more money since I have this certificate of some sort. I think the theme park is Nickelodeon themed. Can we get slimed? Can I have your slime? Wait, is no? Oh, like canonically, are they the same? Oh, I hope not. That guy looks so happy on the ride. I don't want him to be so sad. I'd like to think they're different people. One lives a miserable life and the other doesn't. Have you guys seen that game where you dig a hole? I watched 1 hour-long video of it. I was just curious. And now it's my whole feed. I just wanted to see this guy dig a hole, and now I just don't get anything but it. But, yeah, that was my weekend. I did do something semi-exciting this past week at work, and I'm going to be 100% upfront. I did it for selfish reasons. I did it because I was told I'd get a $15 gift card in the next 3 months. At some point, they'll give it to me. And because it would give me 45 minutes away from my desk. But also because I had never done it before. Any guesses on what I did? Your company benefits are barely benefits. Like, what the fuck is someone doing with 10 days of PTO? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even a day off a month. And, like, my boss literally asked me, he was like, are you maxing your PTO? And I looked at him, and I was like, no. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm getting close to maxing mine. They really want us to use them. I'm like, couldn't be fucking me. I've watched both Squeaks and Germa dig a hole. Whoa. We're cool. Sorry. Wait, who's cool? And that's sick and PTO total. It's not sick. I think sick I get... No, it's not sick. But I'm scared. Do I just use my 6 days? Sick days? I think I get... I actually am not sure about sick. Because I want to say for sick days right now, I couldn't have more than 4. I use my sick days as PTO. But do you schedule it in advance? I wonder if my boss would notice. I don't know. They very clearly say, like, vacation and sick day. I get 8 sick days, 2 personal, and 15 PTO? 2 personal? What is 2 personal? What the fuck? Are you guys hiring? Scheduling sick days is so funny. I know you're allowed to use them for, like, doctor's appointments. I don't actually take my PTO, like, use the hours. We don't have an HR system. Oh. Okay, I haven't tested this, but there was a day that I called out sick, and I said, I'll, like, put in my sick day. And I forgot about it. And a week went by, and, like, my boss never said anything, but I put it in, and he later accepted it. But I wonder, like, if I could just not. Like, he didn't say anything. So, like, I kind of have unlimited, but, you know, yeah. See, we have a thing where you can, like, we have a system where you can submit days. And they subtract, and, like, you know, it keeps track of your time and whatnot. So that might be more like for my boss. Why is it different to PTO? What do you mean? Personal use it for whatever. Oh, yeah. That's what I don't get. Is personal paid or not paid? Yeah, I don't get that either. It's so weird. So, like, the 15 days is vacation. The personal time I described as, like, attending your child's school event. Oh. Weird. I feel like it shouldn't matter. but you use them the same, right? Like either way, you're taking a day off. Why do they care what you do? It's so weird. Is your job getting any better, or like, are you doing any more? You haven't returned back to office yet, right? But yeah, last week, just like for selfishly, I gave blood for this first time for selfish reasons. Like it was cool. Like, oh yeah, I did something nice. But I got $15 gift card of I don't even know what kind for what. And I got 45 minutes away from work, which was so cool. I sat on my phone. It was so nice. I'm doing work. It is slightly better, but yeah, I haven't returned yet. They keep pushing it. That's good. I hope they continue to push it forever. When I'm in the office, I'm doing anything to not actually work. What do you do? Because I don't know what to do. I've gotten up a couple times and I walk around our building, but our building is so boring. I think you get the pass for that to not be selfish. Thank you. Thank you. It was more so like the opportunity arose for it as well. I tried to give blood back in high school, but they told me my iron was low. I socialize, but when we have events, I do them. See, they had an event, but it was during lunch. And so, like, I don't think my boss would be like, you can do this event and then also take lunch. Like, he's a great boss. He's the best boss I've ever had, but he's also kind of a bootlicker. Like, he's going to follow the rules. They have a gym built in, and my coworker's like a big gym guy, I guess. And he was talking, and they are actually friends. Like, they're friends outside of work. They were friends before they started working together. And so he was like, oh, like, you know, I could just go to the gym for like 45 minutes or whatever and come back. And he's like, no. He's like, unless you're going to do it during lunch, they really don't want us doing that. I'm like, oh, okay. This Hassan Abiad, yeah. He's not actually, but yeah. Oh, I socialize, but I already read that. Like when I was an intern, was volunteering for everything. What do you volunteer for? Yeah, it was the first week back. It was not bad because I was actually busy. There was stuff going on. Um, but this past week especially, it was awful. It was so boring. I look forward to I drink so much water. I'm so hydrated at work for the one reason of that I'm so bored. I'm forcing myself to drink so much water so that I have an excuse to go to the bathroom and sit there for a while. And then I get to go refill my water at the water cooler. It's so sick. I have been, and I probably shouldn't be, but like I don't know what else to do. I've been doing my React practice. I just log into incognito, go to the website, log in with my GitHub, and start working on it a little bit. But even that, like, I'll do it for 2 hours straight, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Work at food banks, supervising, taking your child to work day, and sometimes there were crafts and stuff. What? That's so cool. Crafts and stuff. I saw next week that they're doing like one birthday celebration a month for every birthdays in that month, which of course my fucking birthday is in January, the month before, so I don't get a birthday celebration. But I'm hoping I can go to that and like spend an hour there and eat free food. They did bring conchas last time for someone's birthday. It might have been the January birthday month, but like I didn't sign up for it, sort of a thing. And like I got to take one of those. It was so yummy. Having a lot of free time at the office sometimes feel weird. Yes. Hi again, Marcus, by the way. How's your weekend been going? My company is big on charity, so there's always something to do. That's nice. Mine does charity stuff, but does them on the weekends. And I'm just not going to drive out there that far. If it was during company hours, yes. That's company time, I know. But yeah, they have a cafeteria too there where you can buy lunch. In the first 2 weeks I was buying lunch, but I finally went shopping and bought a bunch of shit so I can take lunch in, because that's $10 a day, and then on top of gas, it took like a quarter of my gas every day. This hook is going crazy. Negative 231. But yeah, I've been carpooling with my coworker, and he's a hoot and a holler, that's for sure. He is very opinionated. Oh, negative $231. Oh, thanks. Yep, for keeping track of that for me. That's sick. It was so stupid. Like the second week back, I was complaining to this other manager of the back end team that like we have to drive. And he was like, "That's so weird that your boss, I'm not gonna say any names or things, like hasn't pushed for you guys to be remote." And I was like, Isn't that kind of crazy? That I have to drive 2 hours there. And so he brought it up to my boss, and I think my boss like finally looked into it to see if we would qualify to be remote. And he was like, "Can you give me your address?" I gave him that. He was like, "Ooh, sorry, they're not gonna make a case for anyone under 60 miles. I was 52 miles away from the place. Which sucks because like the miles don't even equate to the time. The traffic is so bad. If it took me an hour that the 52 miles would maybe take if it was just like a straight through highway, wouldn't be as bad. But it's 2 hours. Does he have any good opinions? They're good, right? Like, he's for the people and fuck corporates, places and whatnot, but it's just like too very extreme, very aggressive. Doing well. I cleaned a lot. Ooh, that's gotta feel good. A good reset for the week. Cleaning. Your boss seems kind of shitty. He's the best boss I've ever had, because like he's like still pretty lenient, and I've just never had a boss like that. But he still wants to appear to be good, right, to his bosses. And if they say, "Hey, do this," then they're gonna do this. Thank you so much for the follow, Cherry Blossom Cosplay. Cute name. How's it going? We're making a worm. I just started. It's gonna be a big worm. The vision is there, right, guys? You guys see? Like, it's gonna be big worm. We're gonna be at this for a while. We're not finishing it on stream. What if you go a little later to the place so it's less traffic? And you know what? My boss said that to me. He said, "You guys," originally he was like, "You guys can come in at 10 and leave at 7." And we were like, "Yes," because that would basically eliminate the traffic. Like, instead of it taking me 2 hours, it would probably take me like an hour and 20 minutes, which is just so much less time. And then before we even had the chance to try that out, he was like, "Sorry guys, my boss said you'd have to come in at 9," which is crazy because my work, I just do front end development stuff. It is very simple front end development stuff. It is a lot of changing promo images and text and like linking on a retail website, right? And that stuff, like the details of what I need to change in the images given to me, I do not get until after 3 p.m. every day. And sometimes it's not until after 5. Literally this past Wednesday, I didn't get it until 6 o'clock. And it was like a complete swap on the website, which just meant like it was triple the amount of images and links, which like still super easy stuff, just a bit more time consuming. To get it after 6, like this work they expect someone to take hours to do, I had to get done in 20 minutes because I wanted to get the fuck out of there. If I asked my manager to move a mountain for me, he would. So are you hiring? Is that downstairs still available? Let me just move and work with you. I was talking to my coworker, and like, as sad as it is, I was like, I would take a pay cut to be remote again. Like, I just want that privilege. Sometimes small teams don't get much attention or budget. Yeah, it does seem that way. What I'm hoping is that I can start like becoming friendly with the back end managing team, um, the manager, um, because like he asked me, he's so funny. He's like he keeps asking me about my background, which just stresses me out because yes, clearly I'm qualified for the job, but I don't know a lot. I am not like sure. I do a little bit of web development, but like front end, um, and so he's always like, "You didn't work for a company before this?" I'm like, "Nope. First experiences here. This is all new to me, corporate stuff." Um, and what was I saying? He was just asking me like what I know and what I'm working on, and I'm hoping that I can become friendly with him to be like, "Ooh, I'd love some projects. I'd love to like see what what your team day to day looks like, because they do actual sprints, and like I feel like that's how most companies go, right? You have a sprint, you have to get the work done by in time, you like have weekly meetings or something like that. And it just I feel like our way of doing it is not that. Like I'm not getting that experience. Like I'm just worried about wanting to move on to another company and being like, "Ooh, I just do the very most basic simple stuff." Like I feel underqualified to do any other job right now. I feel like my job isn't setting me up to do more, you know? Corporate always have ramp up times. Yeah. Yeah. Worms, hello. Hi, Sky High. Here's our worm head. He's gonna be a big guy. I'm gonna make, you know how they have those like little slivers over them? I'm gonna make that in a darker peak cover, like a little sleeve. Oh, cute. Look at that little worm guy. Yeah, this will be a little simple worm for him. I have plans. I think I'm gonna get wire and like do a couple passes through so it's like thick wire so that you can mold them. Moldy guy. How long of a worm will it be? I don't know. I think I'm really just gonna try and go to make it look realistic, like pretty long. I feel like this is, I don't know, like looking at this guy, my inchworm, into the inchworm, like he's this long for being this thin. So like for this guy to be, what's the word? You know, like for him to make sense, it has to be really long. Like 2 feet maybe? Is that crazy? It has to be long enough to work, but not long enough to look like a snake. Exactly. Just use the whole skein. This is what I have. So I think this will use the whole skein. I think I'll end up using all of it, which I'm really excited about. Specifically, or especially on software development, you usually feel unqualified. Don't be afraid to try bigger or unknown stuff. Yeah. I have that problem bad where I know that I can get stuff. Like, I pick up things really quick, but it's just that, like, underlying of, like, I know I can do it, but because it's not there on paper and I don't have, like, projects to back it up, why would anyone believe me? So I have been trying. I've been doing some React tutorials. I'm using this website called Scrimba. I really like it, actually. At first I was a little about it, but it's actually the way they explain it and like how often they have me do practice problems. It's super, super helpful. So I'm hoping to continue with that and just do like simple projects, little projects within using React. And I'm hoping like put them up on GitHub and start applying for new jobs. I would love a job working with React. I think I would really, really like it. So is it work or work? It has to be, it has to, worm, not work. Or worm. It has to be long enough to worm, but not long enough to look like a snake. Is that it? It has to be long enough to worm? You have some experience that works. Just prepare for interviews. I hate interviews. I get so nervous. I get so scared talking to anybody. This lady complimented my earrings today, and I felt my face getting so red, mainly because I couldn't understand her, and I looked like a fool being like, sorry, what was that? Literally, the boss I was talking, they're not my boss, but the back end boss was like asking me, they're like, oh, you're learning React, like what are you using? And in my head I was like, what does he mean? What does he mean by that? I was like, I'm just like, I'm just like using, and I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of the word VS Code. I couldn't think of like IDE. I couldn't think of any of that. And he's like, finally he was like, oh, like, are you using W3 Schools? I was like, oh, you just mean like what am I learning it through? Like, I don't know. My brain melts. Being nervous, it's okay. As someone who does interviews, we're totally fine with it. What do you look for when you do interviews? I really think that I got hired at this job as a personality hire. Marcus hire gap. Yes. I accept. I feel like a lot of times now I hear that though, like personality hires, because yeah, I feel like it is somewhat important. You don't want someone who would not get along with your team. We do have some totally remote jobs. I love working totally remote. That's the thing, is like, I love learning, and I was so excited to finally get a job within web development, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn so much, it's gonna be so great. And then it was like I didn't learn anything. Sure, I like learned what they used to host the code and things like that, but like it wasn't more coding wise. It wasn't more web development. They don't use anything. They use raw HTML, CSS. And it's crazy to me. Like, I want to start learning different frameworks or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or what I look for in an interview depends on the level. For a rookie, it's a lot of the aptitudes and the kind of background they have. We do look for someone who can teach and work with, not someone who will not collaborate. Right. Yeah, those are all great things. Or we can teach, yeah. On more advanced levels, it's more on technical stuff. Yeah. That's what scares me, is the technical stuff. Like I said, like my brain shuts off. Like I don't know. I get so nervous. It's so bad. Like I really need to work on it. It's so weird. Like, just having a regular conversation, fine. But the second you question my knowledge, it's bad. Like suddenly I question myself. Like, do I actually know this? Is that actually what it's called? And it's not even just like coding. It's whenever anyone asks me something and they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, well, actually, maybe not. Like, I could be wrong. Like, once I'm questioned on it. Doesn't help my memory is bad. So I'm like always thinking I'm in the wrong. But it's so bad. It's such a bad habit. I can't speak technically at all. I can't do it. Let me speak in the layman terms. Mm-hmm. For entry level, you'll get some questions that will tell if you have used a technology or at least read about it. We can tell pretty easily. Really? Like what? Are you allowed to say, or I don't want you to get yourself in trouble or anything. I'm just curious. So interesting. God, this worm is gonna be so cool. I was gonna make a frog friend for my little gator I just made. I really just try and look at I've been enjoying amigurumi a bit more than I normally do. And so I kind of just want to use up the yarn I have and different colors I have and make a bunch of little cute guys, different animals of sorts. Oh, but I lost my good 4 millimeter hook in Vegas. So sad about it. Now this one sucks because it slides out and I have to keep pushing it in. I should just buy another one. It's okay if you don't use a lot of lingo. It's pretty evidence when someone tries to fill their response with make on the spot things, or when it's actual knowledge. Are pretty evident, yeah. Be like, oh, like the flingamabobber, or like, oh, you do. That's funny. Do you ever have people do like coding challenges there in front of you guys? I think I might cry if that were to ever happen to me. Gibberish, yeah. Even when my boss watches me code these days, like it's the simplest things, but like all of a sudden my fingers are like trembling and I'm mistyping everything and like just can't seem to. I've done coding challenges on paper. I think I would almost prefer that, as crazy it is. I just think I'd have better control over my hands in that situation. I could never understand how to code a flingamabobber. And you never will. And neither will I. But yeah, I want to get good at React and hopefully get a job within, get a job where the company stack uses it at the least. I'm in the midst of very slowly working on a Bob's Burger quiz project where basically it uses a Bob's Burgers API and it shows an image of a character and then you have to guess which one is right. And I have so many ideas for it and I really want to make it cute and pretty and perfect. But it's hard to find the time for it. Like, yes, I could do it right now, but I've been looking at my desk for hours and hours. Is about a level 3 structure we'll never forget. Oh, that's so funny. Engraved in your mind. Make sure you are 100+ miles from away from the place you apply to. Right. Well, that's the thing is, like, yes, technically I was hired on, the title says hybrid. But my boss said, don't worry, it's remote. Which sucks because it really fucked me over now. Because now they're like, well, technically we hired you as hybrid. Like, huh? Yes, but that's not what you told me. That's so shitty. It is. It sucks so much. And what sucks more is that I like it. I like going into the office. I like talking to new people. They're so nice. I like interacting and socializing. I just don't like spending 4 hours a day in my car. It's exhausting. Yeah, my entire team is in the same exact position. It's so sad. So shitty. Yeah, like the times I'm waking up and go to sleep, it's honestly going to affect my work. Like, I'm tired. They're doing that on my place, my company too, but I drive 15 minutes to the place. That's nice at least. Cute big worm. Cute guy. Did you guys see that Cutie and Maya copied me? It was so funny. I was skiing, and then the next day I'm in my like Airbnb, and I see like them being like, "We're skiing today." What the heck, besties? We could have gone together. I joked with Angel. I think like Cutie put a picture on, or maybe one of them, right? Put a picture on Insta, and I was like, "Look, Angel, they were at the same place that we were." And he's like, oh, "Are you serious?" I'm like, no, they're somewhere else. It's funny though. What do you mean? Does getting up before 7 and driving for 2 hours not get you in a coding mood? Right. Yeah. It's they also went to Olive Garden. Right. Yes, you sent me that. They went to Olive Garden. They don't know how similar we are, and it pains me. I'm not what's that word? What's that word with people and like thinking you're friends? I'm not that. What is that word? Parasocial. I'm not parasocial. Yes, exactly. Not me. Like, we are so similar, aren't we? Destined friends. Born to be friends. Forced to not. She can't be that. She doesn't even know the word. I don't even know the word. Racist? I've never heard of it. How can I be it? You pay $69.69 a month for the Wine About a Patreon. You can't say you aren't very social. My besties need the money. I'm just supporting good friends of mine. And I did put... No, it is not really that much. Okay, admittedly, though, for a good while, I was paying for the $15 a month one. But I did... Or maybe it was $10. Anyways, I did just lower it down to the lowest version, which is, what, $5 a month? But I was doing that because they were watching Gossip Girl, and I also wanted to watch Gossip Girl 2 with them. But they stopped watching it. Or they kept watching it, but then they had, like, copyright issues, so they couldn't just overlay their webcams and sound with the show. Instead, they were like, here's us. Now go watch Gossip Girl in a different browser and sync them at the same time. Not doing that. I think they have to switch it up entirely now. Yarn is $69.69. Wine About It is $100, and that's their top tier one. Their top is the most highest one. That's crazy. Have you gotten a Patreon? Have you done a month subscription for Yard? The one you have, I wouldn't know. I just swipe the card. I don't pay attention to the price. Yeah, was it worth it? Or do you still have it? Are you like continuing it, or did you do it for 1 month? I would say it's worth it. Nice. Hippo, I told my story for the weekend, and you pinky promised me. You have a couple of Patreon subscriptions? Who do you subscribe to? Yeah, I just have one to Wine About It, which is a podcast hosted by Cutie Cinderella and Maya Higa. It's cool. They've started doing different stuff too, like call-in confessions. I watched one of those, and they're kind of crazy. Char outlawed me from watching it. Ooh, yikes. Good Big Brother Char. So my ceiling is leaking. That's cool. What? Bad? Are you guys getting it fixed soon? Hopefully. Not really bad. But still, I mean, leaking bad, yeah. When does People Make Games? It's about video game journalism. Ooh, nice. Are they all podcasts? Do people have Patreons for other things than just podcasts? It's okay, Hippo has 2 houses. True. I watched the movie The Watcher recently, and I'm only thinking about that because I was going to say that Hippo lives in a hill, but then I was thinking of fairy mounds, which are like hills. And The Watcher basically plays off of fairy mounds being like demons who also have the ability to transform into human beings, or like they watch and then they can... Oh, okay. All of this to say that The Watcher is a shitty movie and to not watch it. Oh, I also watched the movie where the one girl was faking being pregnant, and I thought it was gonna be bad, but I kind of liked it. I watched it because I brushed Appa for 2 hours yesterday. It's crazy. I thought about streaming, and then 2 hours went by, and I was like, nope, not happening. My was above freezing today for the first time this winter, so hoping it's just frost from the attic melting and not actual roof. Oh, so your parents like waiting to see if it goes away on its own? Oh, 3 houses. The other is a Mexican project about video game reviews. Ooh, what do you mean about video game reviews? Like, are they reviewing video game themselves, or just like they're reviewing the video game reviews? Patreon rewards vary a lot. Yeah, I have seen. And they changed. Like the Wine About It one time, they changed their rewards quite a bit. Oh, I have my main house, my dirt mound in my area in Gab's Walls. Oh. They make the interviews. Oh. Oh, how cool. A lot of video games. You play a lot of board games as well, right, Marcus? Do you watch anything in relation to that? Love board games? If you had to recommend one board game for everyone to try at least once, what would you recommend? My house looks like shit on Google Maps. I sent Hippo an Instagram reel a while back about being in my walls. I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was funny. Could be heat. 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 Board. Ooh, caps. Hello. Heat's Pedal to the Metal board game? Heat's Pedal to the Metal. Heat Pedal to the Metal. That's what's popping up. Is that right? You have two boats? They took the photo like the day after we tore down my old house. Why? So like, did your parents buy the property and there were two houses there? And then they were just like, we don't need the second one. My favorite channel about board games is Shut Up and Sit Down. Love the humor. Shut Up and Sit Down. I like the name. Pedal to the Metal. It's super fun and not complicated. Ew, I love not complicated. Sit down. Puts players in the driver's seat of intense car races, jockeying in positions to cross the finish line first while managing their car speed if they don't want to overheat. Select the right upgrades for their car will help them hug the curves and keep their engine cool enough to maintain top speeds. Cool. I like how this website has pictures and whatnot. It's so cute. Cute. It reminds me, have you ever seen that movie? And I'm going to leave it there. No, okay. It's like Jumanji, but it's not Jumanji. Where there's a board game involved. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. And they go to space and like it moves on their own. And it's two boys and its sister. Jumanji in space. It's basically Jumanji in space. Movie? Sathura. I bet that's it. That sounds like it is. Yes. Yeah. Wait, it's an actual game? Oh, it's not a movie? Yes. Oh, my brother and I loved that movie as a kid. It was so good. Oh, scary though. A scary movie. Apple Maps has an even older pic than Google, I think. Because that other house is there on my phone? Oh. Did you say why? Bought property, one house. Built new house over the course of 12 years. Destroyed old house. Oh. Sick. So there was a time in your life where you also lived in that old house, or was this pre-hippo? Always glad to recommend board games. Daniel, my friend, I was streaming together with him earlier. President Walker is a big like game person. Not even necessarily board games, but like in-person games. So I'm always trying to think of like fun ones that maybe we could try. I think they're big into that. Do you like mafia type games, Marcus? Those kind of games scare me. I hate being deceitful. And lying. It's terrifying. I lived in Hold House for like the first 11 years of my life. So like up till last year. Wow, that's kind of crazy. She strikes again. +2. What kind of games do you mean? Like the card games, like Mafia, and isn't like one called Hitler or something? I feel like Shania would maybe know. I don't know what, but I feel like I have to. What? You can't negative to me. Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler. No, I think this one was just called Hitler. Yeah, no, Secret Hitler. Like, isn't that also like a... Oh, and like werewolves? Secret role games. Yes! Yes, secret role games. Exactly. They're scary. Oh, sleepy dog. I spent 2 hours grooming him yesterday, and I've got so much more fur of his stored away in my closet for the one day that I will definitely needle punch with it. Where's Ozark? Where have they been? I haven't streamed in so long. Like, where have they been? Not a fan. I'm more on strategy and complicated games. Yeah, okay. Cool. Me too. I mean, I'm not so much so on those games, but like I definitely would prefer them to the secret ones. I have some bad news. Don't you dare, because the second they come in here, I'm going to say that you told them they died. They found a new streamer. I would have rather hear that they died. Who's the new streamer? I'm not jealous. I'm just curious. I'm looking for new streamers too because my streamers stopped streaming. Shania Robb. I used my Second Amendment right. No, you don't have one. As a minor, you're not entitled to this. I'm not sure if that's right, the right one, but I use it as one of them. If you say it with confidence, anyone will believe you. What? I never friends. What happened to me? I don't know. Are you okay? I never streamed. I never friend. Never friends. You're so right. You do stream. I think you stream more than Kyle lately. I love the Sim streams. No, but where has Kyle been? Not even today. I thought for sure that they were going to stream today. Nothing. The heck? Like, sure, I know they're probably stressed looking for a new job, but like, what about me? I can't be a streamer if I can't even spell the word. You can. Like, you did it right there. I've been on podcasts before. What? For whom? For what? What? You told... Why are you... It's quote ad. Literally, I made it to what you wanted it to be, and you still don't get it right. Do you want me to change it to ad quote? Should I make multiple for you? You haven't streamed in 2 weeks? So you forget how to do your job in 2 weeks? This is training you for the real world, Hippo, and you're getting fired if that happens. Don't blame this on her. Thank you. This is not my fault. I would have gladly streamed within those 2 weeks if I was not completely exhausted. You wouldn't dare? No, because this isn't the real world yet. Hi, Space Lamb 6. We were just talking about you. Shania was bragging that they get 24/7 Space Lamb 6 streams. Which is crazy because we don't even get 24/1. We don't even get 2/1 Space Lamp 6 streams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up with that? And I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, I'm looking for a new job. Oh, my work is stressing me out. Oh, I'm depressed. I don't want to hear it. How was the concert? How was the guys' how's your weekend? You have no one else that can step up and do the amount of work I do. These streams would go under without the heart I pour into my position. What do you want? Do you want a raise? You got it. You can have your raise. You're not getting any PTO though. Can't afford it. It was fun? Yay! Did you like the lockdown protocol game? Stardew Monday? Yes. Stream Monday? Yes. Finally. We're making worm. I'd say that we're maybe like a 1/6 of the way there. What do you guys think? It's been an hour and a half. It looks kind of like a worm though. +1 out of 6. Yes, thank you. Invaluable. Marcus, did you say what podcast you've been on? No. Where did they go? So anything else new happening to you, Hippo? Because you only shared one thing. And I just feel like after 2 weeks of not talking, that you have more than. Are you following a Are you following a pattern or raw dogging? I'm raw dogging. I had inspo. I had an inspo pick, but that's it. I'm literally just going for this. And then I'm going to make it long, and then I'm going to end it with this. But then I'm going to add, like, its little scarf that they have. That's in a darker pink. Oh, sorry. No need to apologize. You don't have to share if you don't want to. Just curious. It feels so good to stream again with you guys. So good to chat. It's so long. Feels like it's been years. So nice. This is making me want to make a penis. Oh, you totally should. Have you seen, I don't want to say, because Hippo is in here and make me feel weird. I'm going to type it to you. I keep getting these, but I've seen these from time to time of crocheted versions. And they're so funny. I'll mute. No, I already typed it. It's okay. One about video games and about AI on local school. Really? Did they reach out to you? Or like how did you get the opportunity for it? And how did they go? I can't wait to look back on our DMs in like a couple months and be like, why did I type this to you? And you just reply, yes. You should make one as a joke. I keep wanting to too. Actually, Angel's asked me to make one before as a joke, but like I think it would be really funny. No, I don't trust that you'll actually mute Hippo. You're gonna go back and listen to it. I know that you listen to the yard, so It's okay. My DMs have been great tonight. I sent him a picture of their house, no context. Shania sent me some mac and cheese balls video a while ago, so it couldn't possibly be worse. What? What? Okay, like out of context, I'm thinking mac and cheese ball, and like they fry them and serve them, and I don't want to know anything more. I usually participate on local community participate on local communities about software and hardware, and I've made connections over the years. How nice. That's so fun. So cool. You just like talk and share your knowledge and spread your wisdom with anyone who wants to listen. How cool. Would you ever consider like making a podcast of your own? Podcast on board games? Be so sick. Let me know if you do. Be a listener. Elk balls. Oh. Okay. They're like mac and cheese turkey testicles or something. That's great. Thanks, guys. I don't think turkeys have testicles. Well, they have the neck balls, right? They jiggle down. My dad, he always jokes that he has a turkey neck. He has like Bob's Burgers neck, right? Like, you know, just like. A lot of my family does, actually. I'm really worried. It's probably going to be me one day. But they grab it and they go, and they make a turkey sound. And it's so funny. It's funny in the sense of like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. It was not this. Oh. So the gobbling is genetic? It is. It actually is. My dad would do it all the time. I could, but I'm not that social. Well, the good thing about podcasts is like you don't have to have guests. You could just like talk and do it yourself, right? One goal for the year is to make a talk of one of the events about software. Yes, that is such a great goal. They have a cloaca, no? Let me put on my sick wildlife. Let me hold on. And this just gives me knowledge. Why did I even take it off? Yep, me. Wait, I think it's on wrong. Wait, something is really backwards here. Wait, it's actually really. Okay, hold on. Wrong armholes. Alright, hold on. Alright. Did someone ask about turkeys? It may say the crocodile hunter, but out in Australia, another word that we like to use for turkeys is actually the crocodile. So in other words, this is actually in other words, this is actually the turkey hunter. So hope that was you put it on backwards. Turkey hunter does not sound as exciting. I should make a little skit because I made this guy to match my, right? I should just make a skit, right? A video. Imagine this would go so big on Vine. Imagine this guy over there, and I just go like, you know the thing they do, and they're like, and I just land on top of them. What do you guys think? +2. That'd be a fun little crochet video. I'm taking it off. No, you guys, I don't feel cool anymore. Back to my worm. Illinois has not one but 2 turkey testicle festivals. Oh my god, wait, can we go there for a vacay? Their testicles are inside of them, behind their wings. What? Google doesn't want me to autocorrect testicles for me, so this conversation is really hard. What? Bald spot? Stop. Don't come in here with your squeaks emotes and start calling me bald. With a wildlife movie, like introductions with a narrator voice. Exactly, right? I voice over it with my sick accent. And I like get close up shots like, this wild beast. And then I just like wrestle. Like I don't know what the move is, but where they like elbow it. They're like, oh, yeah. What happened? I was serious. What? What happened? Problem? Oh no, like, no, it's not a problem. Ooh, I forgot I made tea. Mm-hmm. Fuck my Chungus life. Pardon? I don't know. I zoned out for 2 seconds and you were crushing out, ripping off your vest. Okay, that makes it sound a little dramatic. I think I was a lot more calm, cool, and collected. I think I simply removed my vest. But you guys were making fun of me. You said, and I quote, "You look so cool. I wish I was you." And you know, top level, someone might think, "Oh, what a nice compliment." But Shania, knowing Shania, said, "You look so cool. I wish I was you." I was very serious, and no, I know. I said your joke was funny. No, there's no way. You went +2 laughing emoji. No one, you did the I can't. No one does the I can't unless they're like, oh, this stupid bitch. And that's what you did. I can't is a good thing. No, I can't is stupid. That one is bad. Yeah, that one seems bad. But that one just seems like a, ooh, like a, what? That one seems like you say something racist, you respond with that. Why are you question marking? It's all there in the cards in the text. So Shania, are we not going to Illinois for our trip now for the Turkey Testicle Festival? What a fun name. I feel like that would be a Bob Burger skit. This tea is so yummy, even though it's ice cold now. We can. Let's do it. Do you want to do planning and chatting tomorrow? Or are you busy? Mm-hmm. What do we think? How close are we to finishing him? I'd like to chat. Oh. Little chat. I'd be down. Do you have a time preference? Looking good, thanks. Still looking at turkey testicles. Take all the time you need. You just let me know when you're done and ready. What are you guys up to tonight? Are you both in bed? Just hanging, just chilling? Am I on the TV? I finished my first book. Super exciting. I have started the second book. I think I'm almost up with the second book. I really like the series that I'm reading. It's post-apocalyptic, and I just love that genre. I love that, and I love dystopian, and yeah. I'm on PC, but coming to bed soon. Okay. And then you'll be on TV. Wow. They are held internally and enlarged during breeding season. Oh, are they ever external? I read a book about an octopus and some humans. Oh, I think you mentioned that to me. Did you like it? I think you said you did like it, huh? Sounds cute. Have fun, guys. Thanks, Hippo. One day. One day we'll all ride a roller coaster. I read a book before this. Actually, so I guess my second book of the year. And it was really cute. It was weird. It's basically like two clans at war with each other, but it's like super futuristic. And what they do is they go back in time to change events, and they go to different timelines. Like, think Doctor Strange-esque. But they're meant to be enemies, and it's basically enemies to lovers. Like, at first they're trying to kill each other, but now they're hiding secret notes that their clan leaders can't like see them, and it's like they're just love poems and whatnot. They're really cute. Paramotor over the pyramids. What? What is that? What is that in context to? I'm more on the sci-fi stuff. Yeah. I like sci-fi movies, but I like science fiction. I just really like more believable science fiction. Like, I like the post-apocalyptic, I can never say the word, but I like that stuff because it's like, it isn't too far-fetched from reality. The one I'm listening or reading right now, rather, is about like the states created a single silo to be underground to act as a bunker because of like a post-war. Basically, think Fallout, but it's a silo. And there's a lot of shit going on. I won't spoil it, but there's so much happening. Inside yard jokes. So why did you bring here? Because it kind of fit. Char would like it. Are they streaming still? Char? They were playing Spider-Man Rivals? What about suspense or terror? So I don't read a whole lot. Like, I'm trying to get back into it now. But like, movie-wise, yes. I love suspenseful movies. I love horror movies. They do make me very anxious, but I like it. I like that, like the feeling, because in those situations, I know it's okay. Love those. I hear there's one out now that I can't remember. There's a movie that's out now that's supposed to be really creepy. Crazy? What's crazy? I like more the genre on books. Oh, for like suspense or terror. I need good book recommendations. Do you read a lot, Marcus? Because once I finish this series, I have no idea what I'm gonna read next. I just want to do it. I wanted to do it more this year instead of consuming so much TV. Lots and lots of TV shows I just watch. Force myself to read. Maybe one day I'll be able to speak correctly. Love reading, trying to read more. Yes, same here. I used to do it so much as a teen, but kind of stopped after. My vocabulary is going to be crazy one day. My pronunciation, just you wait, guys. Yeah, one day I'm going to be able to pronounce some words. And then what are you going to make fun of me for? And I don't want to hear alcoholism. Because I'm not an alcoholic. They told me after I donated blood to not drink. And so I didn't. But I really wanted to. I actually got so freaked out because, again, my coworker is like kind of crazy, and they were like, whenever you decide to do that, like, just let me drive that day because, you know, it's not a good idea to drive. And I was like, oh, well, I have it scheduled for today and I'm driving. Because they're like, you're just gonna be so dizzy, and like they do warn you, like, if you're feeling dizzy and you're driving, pull over. But like they just sounded so matter of fact, like, you will get dizzy you will not feel good. You will not be able to drive, sort of a thing. Um, and then I did it, and I felt nothing. I felt fine. I was like, what the heck? You scared me for no reason. What kind of book would you like? Good book. I don't know. Probably science fiction. I like shorter novels because honestly, I'm worried about my attention span. Like, if it's right now the book I read or I just finished reading was like 400 pages, and that still took me like a couple weeks. And I'm just worried about becoming disinterested in that time. Macho, West Coast girl, grandma, etc. What? I had a blueberry matcha today. Oh, I didn't share a picture. I have a picture of it. It was so freaking yummy, guys. Let me show a picture. Forgot to post it in my hot scoops. Oh, bad memory, of course. What? Me? Camera. Ooh, look how yummy. Mmm. Thousands of people get blood drawn and drive immediately after daily? Really? Okay, but blood drawn, is it the same amount as like donating blood? Are they the same thing? Because I feel like it's just maybe a little bit of difference in volume. And the matcha sticks, they're good. Daniel got them for me for my birthday. Matcha sticks. Martian Chronicles. They're short tales, super classic stuff. Martian Chronicles. I was curious to see if it would tell me how many pages. Oh, 222. Cool. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to give it a read after I'm done with my series. It might be like a month until then. Wait, let me actually write this in my Discord. My super secret. So I don't forget. Oh, I had saved the image that I was... Wow, I'm so smart. That image that I was looking for earlier, I saved a screenshot of it in my super secret Discord, and I just forgot. That's okay, because mine's just going to be a lot bigger anyways. What is a beeps? Not for you to know. Can you tell me? Like, can someone DM me what a beeps is? Because I don't know either. What the heck? Ooh, awkward. This hook is frustrating me. It keeps pulling out. To push it back in. Ooh, yes. Oh. That's funny. I'm so glad I get to know that now. Oh, I love it. So cool. I misspelled... Oh, I misspelled just as just. So now, so often that my phone autocorrects to JSUT now. What? I didn't know that was possible. For it to, like, learn to misspell for you. I thought it would also always just, like, autocorrect it for it to be grammatically correct, you know? That's so sick. So you have a good excuse for when, like, misspelling. It's actually your phone. Because clearly I don't fix my typos, so I think it gave up. Who needs them anyways? We understand you perfectly fine sometimes, unless it was that quote from earlier. Then I don't know what the fuck you were saying there. But like every other time, it's not that bad. I think I'm going to stream for another 10 minutes to hit 2 hours, and then I might wrap it up for tonight. If that's cool with you guys, if we're all okay with that, might wrap it up. It actually kind of gives up. It adds a new spelling on your dictionary on your phone. Oh. Really? I see, I've noticed I've done that for like names. But I haven't noticed it do it for other words. Funny. It's like you're giving us little puzzles every time you talk. How courteous and kind of you to do. Mark my words, this worm will be done by next week, surely. I've got to do sub pictures really badly for January and February, I think. The problem, did I do January? I don't think I did. There's no way I did, right? Where do I have to do that? Right here? Yeah, okay, I've not done January. And February is almost over. So certainly we'll have the sub pics out for those 2 months before March. I do kind of want to change the way that I do, because what I've always done is I always would give everyone a picture, right? If you were gifted a sub, if you gifted a sub, if you like received a sub, if you just regularly sub. But I think I'm gonna change it to just like self-subbers and like gifters. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Korg. It's a pleasure to say hello from being from New Zealand. Hi, Korg. I love your name. It's just like Korg from Marvel's Korg and Meek, my favorite Avengers. How cool. The way you start the sentence, there's a Steven Universe song. It goes, and it begins with, allow me to, oh wait, I think it is like, allow me to introduce myself. So sick. Exactly. Is that why you named yourself that or have that as your username? Is from Marvel's Korg? I love that guy because he's New Zealand. He's a New Zealander. Duh. Ozark. Hippo said you died. Don't allow me to introduce myself. Allow me to. No, I think the song's actually something different. Allow me to illuminate. That's how it goes. That's how the song goes. Now read it how Cork would sound. Oh, do the accent? Oh, I can't. I was putting on a killer Australian accent. It's literally this stream. It's such a shame that you missed it. But it was so spot on. I just don't know if I could, like, do it again, but New Zealand, you know? Well, it's in my head. It's right here. But it's just, like, it doesn't go down and out. You're on TV. Shania left chat. She says she can't respond anymore. Thank God. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I miss them so much already. The typos were getting a little out of hand, though. I barely see Hippo anymore. Hippo said that you moved on and found a better and bigger streamer. Is that true? UTF is an acronym that I see every day at my work. What does UTF stand for? Shania says you've been mean to her tonight. What's up with that? Name one other thing that I said that was mean. No. Shania said that I looked so cool and she wishes she looked as cool as me. And it just wasn't true. And I'm holding on to that. You can't tell? Oh, secret? She was mean about the vest. Does Shania? That, exactly. Shania was mean about the vest. Super secret. No. At the moment, I'm having a break from my build. Your build? What are you building? I just tend to sleep when you're on, so it's a timing problem. No, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. It's been a hot minute. It's my clan tag, UTF. Unholy Task Force, I think. Oh, fun. And that's also the acronym that Marcus uses at his job. Wow. Unholy Task Force. Who knows what that could mean? Clan tag. Fun for like games, right? What kind of games do you play? Have you heard Akila Howell? I haven't. I haven't watched a whole lot of content recently. Been busy. Are they adjusting well? They're still separated, right? Them and Awa. Sorry, I keep like randomly choking. I don't know where it's disturbing. We're working on, for anyone who doesn't know, we're working on making a worm. You look at this guy and you think worm, right? We'll get there with the length. Space Marine cosplay. So much EVA. Armor 3 mainly. Well, I do the lads. Well, I do the lads jam COD and stuff. Oh, fun. Yeah, I play like Fortnite, and I think those are really similar. COD and Fortnite, right? Can't be too far. Can't be that different. He has worms and is still too thin for ball removal operation. Oh no, really? It's crazy. You missed it. There was a lot of turkey testicle talk earlier. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Korg. My name is Korg. I love Korg from Marvel. So cool. Guy's so cool. That's fun to have a clan though. I was in a clan back in middle school for Halo. Can't remember anything about it. I think they only let me in because I was a girl, to be honest. Because they put me through a test, right? And I had to like 1v1 this guy, and I did it with a pistol, and I felt amazing. But then I chatted, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're good. You're in." Like, yes. And I don't think I ever talked to that guy ever again. Turkey testicles, my favorite topic of all. I know. And that's why I was like, where's Ozark? It's been so long. And then Hippo said you died. Which is like just a really weird thing to say about someone. No, but I was actually talking about how I collected more of Appa's fur and saved it in my closet, and that's how I brought you up. I did bring you up. I'm just trying to sort out getting painter stilts because I'm building it to the height of what a Space Marine would be. Painter stilts. Wait, is this an actual build? Or like physical in real life? I'm confused. Or is this a game? What? What are you making it out of? Like, what kind of materials? Could you not use a ladder? Physical stuff? What? What are you building? Did you say? Space Marine cosplay. What? Do you have pictures? They did say it was cosplay? I read that, but I didn't register it. Oh, EVA foam. Oh, I see. See, I read things and I just like sometimes I don't understand, and I instead of asking further to like I'm afraid of appearing stupid, I'm like, "Oh, okay. That's so cool." For the Emperor fellas. Have you built a cosplay before? Is this your first time? Wow. Well, so sick. Yeah, would a ladder not work, or do you need painter stilts? That's so cool. What? And that makes way more sense why you're in the makers and crafting category. Like, duh, you're a maker and a crafter. I'm piecing together the clues that were very clearly lined out for me. So funny. That's so cool. Maybe he was the one who killed me. I've watched a lot of true crime stuff recently, and it's always the murderers behaving oddly. You know what? Hippo, we played Lockdown Protocol, and the amount of times Hippo killed and when they were completely innocent was probably every time, every round. So I don't think it's a far off theory. 7+ year building cosplays. Wow. That is so cool. I hear it's in a very expensive hobby. Do you go to conventions and whatnot to show them off? Or do you sell them? I know people who also like, I mean, I don't personally know, but I hear of people making costumes, cosplays to sell. I think it's such a cool hobby and like craft to replicate um, things from games and movies into real life. The amount of detail and work and structure and whatnot that goes into them, crazy. It's a long time to build a costume. 7+ years for a single costume. No, no. What is the longest time you spent on a costume though, if you remember? Wow, how neat. I throw on a wig and like to say it's cosplay, but very clearly not. It's funny how people spend time and money for cosplays, and the competition is won by a hot lady in a spandex suit. Oh, I saw you join the Discord. Ooh, what? Holy shit! Like you have models and diagrams and sketches and wow, you're like legit the real deal. That is so sick. Wait, let me pull up on Discord in case you guys want to see too. Hopefully that's okay. That I show. Before I show, is that okay if I show him on stream? Korg? Or would you rather I not? Sick. These are so cool. Correction, I've been building cosplays for 7+ years. I don't mind. No, I got that you were not this single one for 7 years. Yeah. No, I was just joking. Just okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. This one. Ooh. This is cool. What kind of software is this done in? How crazy is that? Like I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks legit. Ooh, that tea is so good. Probably so good because I put a lot of honey in it because I just really like honey. It's been 2 hours. Here's our worm progress. Cute guy. Armorsmith designer. Ooh. Is it a free software? Or did you have to pay for it? Someone asked, would you love me if I was a worm? This person can test that answer. Yes! Ozark, you make such a great point. I'm gonna put this little worm in my chair and I'm gonna have it stream, and I want you guys to tell me if you love it. If it entertains you just as much as I do. We're gonna find out the answer once and for all. Imagine if I made this as tall as me. That'd be a long worm. Do you think it'd be too long? I definitely don't have enough yarn for it, but like, do you think it'd be obnoxious? By the way, I finished my Pope Cruncher. Where are the pictures? I had to pay for it, but it's worth it because you can change the scale to someone's measurements for accuracy, but because I'm not 9 foot and I had to scale the model up to fit the files. Yeah, that's good. No pictures yet. I'll take a few Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Why not like now or tomorrow or like Monday? Why Tuesday? So specific. Have you ever made a cosplay for someone else? Cork? Tuesday, innit? Because that's the next day I'll be in the same place with it. Oh, I suppose I'll wait till then. I'm excited to see it. I'm glad you were able to finish it. I haven't made a whole lot since last time. I made this guy. He's way back there. Can you tell what he is from back there? Probably not. It's a bit dark, unfocused. I've made a helmet for a streamer for Christmas a few years ago. Oh, how fun. Turtle? No. Not a turtle. I'll grab him. Look at this guy. Look. Oh, look at his little tail. It's a little gator. Oh, now he's with us. He's hanging out. At the moment, I don't sell them, but I can. I just don't share it on with other streams. Oh, because it's rooted on my platform. Oh, yeah. No, I completely understand. No, I get it. Yeah, it's like self promo. If I were to ever ask you about it, though, like, you're more than welcome to share. But if you're uncomfortable as well, like, by all means, don't. I don't mind, is what I'm saying. How long have you been sewing, knitting? It's crochet. It's done with one hook instead of two, unlike knitting. But, like, you know, similar in the sense. And I started during COVID, which is, like, seems so far away now, even though it feels like it was so soon, but when you count the years out, it's actually kind of far. So, yeah, I think, like, 2021. So, 4 years now. I love it. Obviously, I had never really had a hobby before that I was so invested in, but this one I'm all in. Crochet people love to joke that they're hookers. Yes. Yes, a hooker. And there's another one too that they say, like a pun for it. I can't remember what it is. Little gator, what's its name? I don't have a name for him. What do you think it should be? It's a brown moomin. No. It's a green gator. His belly button's off-centered. I have to fix it, but I haven't. And honestly, I might never. There's a profession about working with wood, which is literal strippers. That's so funny. Strippers and hookers. We should come together and unite. It looks a little bit like a hippo because of the nostrils, huh? Okay, but it's like if you see the tail, it's very clearly. It's just a chunky guy. Chunky little. It's not an accurate alligator. I get it. But it's an alligator. I think it maybe needs some like red mouth or something. The syndicate of strippers and hookers. Why do they name it crafters and makers? It should be strippers and hookers. That's what the category should be called. So funny. Oh, it was like, I remember now. It was like, yeah, we're hookers, and yeah, we have our whips. Because, like, whip, like, work in progress. We have our balls of yarn. We have our chains because you can make a chain in crocheting. That had everything. Yeah, I'd seen a video like that. I would get so frustrated with that. Built Armors still gets frustrated. I do have a clip from an event here in New Zealand. May I post it in your Discord? I dubbed it Warbringer, a mix of Lawbringer and a character named Warden from For Honor. Yes, absolutely, you can link it. I would love to see. You could put it, it's just like a clip. You could, wherever. If you think you want to put it in Craft Cult, if you want to put it in media, whichever you think is best. It says my real name, but I don't mind. Oh, yeah, completely up to your discretion there. And apparently a roll of yarn can be a cake. Yes, yes, this is a cake. Yes. You get it, you get it. I don't have to lie. I'm a little worried that I made my worm too big. I'm worried I just will run out of yarn. But no, I think I'll be fine. I had actually I frogged this yarn from a different project where it was going to be another crayon. I already have one. Actually I think it fell behind my couch. But I was going to make a second one, but even bigger, larger scale. But then I very quickly ran out of this, and it had been sitting unfinished in my closet forever. But finally this year I was like, okay, gotta reuse this yarn for something. Tell me. Oh, I see that you clipped it. I'm gonna go watch it. I won't do it on stream since it has your name. I don't mind. Okay, hold on. Dun, dun, dun. I've watched a lot of crochet content recently. I think after you rated someone. Really? Are you watching other crochet streamers? I'm not jealous. I'm just curious. Let me get the sound for this video. We can watch really quick. This is Korg. Korg's clip in the Discord. So fun! So this is you. Catwoman from Batman Dark Knight Rises. That's crazy. Wow. It's crazy. Like, the detail's insane on it. Wow. That is so cool. You've got to be, like, so proud of your work. How cool is that? What got you into cosplaying? As usual, good music on stream. Thanks. More of a chill vibe. Yeah, one of the that are live during the mornings for me. Nice. I'm glad that you've moved on. No, I'm glad. Crocheting is so fun. Did you learn it by yourself? I did. My mom had bought me a kit like a year before I actually I had opened up the kit and I looked at the instructions and it was all abbreviations. It was MCDC, HCCC. It was chain 4, like all this lingo. I had no idea what it meant. And I looked at it and I tried and I said, "Fuck this." And I put it back up in my closet and it sat there for a year. And then a year went by and I think I saw a video of someone crocheting and I was like, I do want to try that again. But I did not try the kit my mom got me. I instead watched videos on YouTube. And who would have thought that like the visual learning was way easier than the just like trying and failing and trying and failing and getting nowhere. And ever since then, I've been crocheting. It's so fun. I love it. It's a big cosplay. It is. My dad and I built the sword, but it's all EVA. Yeah. Is it heavy? Is the foam heavy? Does the gator count as amigurumi? I think so. I really don't know what classifies as amigurumi or not, but I feel like amigurumi is just stuffies, like stuffed animals. Amigurumi. It is. So I think it's like chibi styled stuffies. It says amigurumi is the Japanese art of knitting or crocheting small stuffed yarn creatures. The word is a compound of the Japanese words ami, which means crochet or knitted, and kurumi, which means wrapping, as in nugurumi, stuffed doll. Yeah. So any creature's okay? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah. But I'm curious, like, amigurumi versus stuffed animal. So amigurumi is a distinctive type of crocheted stuffed toy. They are often stitched in a spiral pattern and features like small eyes and button nose. So I think it is like a chibi styled. Is how I always thought of it. It's more like cutesy style. I don't really know. I put a clip of the chest in Craft Golds. That's me. Wait, let me pull this up. Can I open this in a new tab? No, let me just bring it over. Wait, are you chatting in this? Or I haven't muted.
The swords.
Oh, you do. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's funny. Wait. This? Can you hear this?
And then there's you. Oh, and then there's the chest plate again. That's just an old belt. Those are screwed on, like here. No, it's not heavy. The sword is made out of wood. It's rubber and stuff.
Oh.
It just looks it. Oh, and then there's my cat.
Cute cat. Cute old belt and screws. Wow. So you really just like use what you can, huh? How do you think of that stuff? Like, how do you look at it and you're like, this, you know what? An old belt will do just fine right here. How cool. 7+ years. Is your dad into cosplaying as well? Because you said he helped with the sword. That's so cool, isn't it? It's so insane. Like, from nothing, you now have a chest, an armor chest looking piece. Or even your fish pillow. So, even, see, I don't think the fish pillow would count. I would not say that's amigurumi. Like, even this guy, it's a lion from Steven Universe. I would say that's not amigurumi.
Meow.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Daniel. How did the rest of your stream go? Did you get your 2 followers? Daniel President Walker's 2 followers away from affiliate. If anyone feels like dropping a little follow over there to help him out. They were playing Lockdown Protocol with me earlier today. And then some... Frick. I know the name. You were... Hollow's Night, I think, right? Hollow Knight? 3 away. 3 away. So close. How's your night been, though? Thanks again for the follow. Or the sub. I guess in 7 years you end up trying lots of different solutions. True, huh? I have been saving random things that I'm like, I will use in Minecraft. I haven't actually used any of them. One of which is a squeaky toy that my dog tore out of it. Not my dog, but Zeus. One of my dogs, I guess, in a way. Tore out of a squeaky dog toy. And I have it saved in my closet because I'm like, one day I'm going to put that in a crochet piece and it's going to be really cool. I think from I could be bothered to buy stuff. Oh, I could be bothered to buy stuff. So I use what I have. Yeah, my dad likes to help me too and would rather me do this than drugs. Yeah. No, I think that's totally fair of your dad. I think my family, honestly, when I started, thought the same way. They're like, oh, thank God our daughter is crocheting like a grandma in her bed instead of going out and hitting the streets every night. Which, I mean, I still do, but responsibly now that I'm a bit older, right? I know I may look so young. Daniel and I did get the compliment today that we look like we could be 19. So that was huge for my self-esteem. And it went well. Didn't stay online for too much longer. Needed to eat and nap. Ooh, nap sounds fun. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy myself. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for much longer, to be honest. Maybe like 15 more minutes. Because I am getting a little eepy weepy. Did you see Chow Chows were mentioned in recent internet drama? No. What's the drum? Why? We did. It was nice being young. It was so nice. You said we'll finish the stream like 30 minutes ago, not complaining. I know, I was hoping no one would call me out on that. I was like, Kippo's not here, so I said I was gonna wrap up the stream in 10 minutes. But then, like, Korga came in, and I didn't want to be like, oh, hi, and then bye. I just felt like that would be kind of rude. But I feel like it's been enough time now where I'm like, we got a good conversation in, and it's been a good time, and I don't feel as bad for ending so abruptly. The famous Hassan Nuke since Kaya is, I guess, Park Chow Chow. Is she? I didn't realize that. That's funny. The famous Hassan Nuke. Is it, what's his name? Ethan? That guy? H3H3? Kind of rude, but always happens to me. It does always happen to you. Yeah, that guy. You look so young, TBH. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 19 today. Tomorrow I might be 20. Maybe one day I'll be 22. Who knows? Just play it day by day. Don't look a day over 40. Keep the compliments coming. Really feeding my ego there, Ozark. That is so nice. Break is over, so back to cutting. To answer your question, the longest it took me to build a costume was a month. Well, thanks so much for stopping by and showing your craft. It was a lot of fun getting to learn some things from you. Appreciate you stopping by and the follow as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe night here. I don't know. Not sure. All right. Worm. Oh, it's gonna be so cute once I put little eyes on it. And I want to put wire in it so it's bendable. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. Can't wait. And I'm gonna add its like little scarf that the worms have. 8 p.m. What? Really? PM? How are you that close in time to me? That doesn't sound right. No. Yeah? What? 3 hours behind? That's kind of crazy. Could be a different day. Oh, true. It's only across the Pacific? Yeah, but like that's kind of a big cross. Yeah, but tomorrow's Monday. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So not 3 hours. It's actually like a 27-hour difference. I see. Okay, makes way more sense. Wow, Sunday. Holy shit. Tomorrow's Sunday. The weekend's almost over. You're from the future. Back to the future. You go. 1 a.m. here. My goodness. Do you stay up late a lot, Marcus? See, it's like 11 here and I'm like, oh, I'm quite tired. Which is crazy because like I'm tired, but I will go lay in that bed for 2 hours and probably read. But after sitting in front of my computer for so long, I get sleepy. I'm not allowed to tell you winning lottery tickets? What? Well, just the sports bets will do then, I guess. Who wins? Any of them. More like 21 hours. No, I think it's 27. I did the math wrong. I added 3 instead of subtracting 3. I'm sleepy. What can I say? We have rules. Not even that. Sorry. What the heck? Oh, you're a rule follower? Oh, so you follow the rules, huh? Can't sleep early. Are you like that all throughout the week and then wake up early as well? Like, does your body allow you to sleep in at least? Because I know a lot of people will do that, like stay up, but then their bodies are like, nah, you don't get to make up for the lack of sleep. Like, you're just going to wake up as you normally do. My favorite sleep schedule is 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. And it feels so good. It feels so good to sleep for that long. It feels like an appropriate time to sleep. Like, it's breakfast, but it's also lunch. It's brunch time. And I like that time. As the Codex Astarians decrease, I can... What? What does that mean? I don't know the reference. Astartes? I think I'm saying it completely wrong. Astartes, maybe. I don't know that one. I could sleep like 6 hours and be totally productive, even make exercise. Wow. I know so many people like that. I've always been a 10-hour. Like, I don't feel good unless I get 10 hours of sleep. My family would joke with me about it all the time. They'd be like, you're going to grow out of it one day. You're going to grow out of it. And like, here I am. So many years later from them saying that, like 6-7 years later. And I'm like, still need 10 hours. Honestly, I could probably need more now. I'm doing way more than I was as a teen. He was so excited. I love this guy. Bigger brains like need longer sleep. Oh, Ozark, you're saying I'm smart. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Wow. Oh, a compliment? Wow, you've changed. Hi there. Is it... I just want to say SWK because I can't figure out how else to say it. Swook. No, that truly is not. I'll just let you tell me how you want to say it. Oh, a reference to a meme. Oh, I didn't get it. No. Some people never grow out of it. My prime sleep hours are 4 to 8. What? You're saying SWK is fine, like spelling it out, the acronym. You're saying 4 hours of sleep? And I'm in my 50s? You're saying 4 hours of sleep? 4 to 8? Normally, yeah. In your 50s? What? And you're fine? That's insane. Have you always been that way? What's the sleep you speak up? Sleep is for the weak. I love sleeping. See, I'm this same way with naps. Like everyone's like prime nap time, 30 minutes. No. No, if I'm going to take a nap, it's going to be 3 to 4 hours long. Anything less, like a nap to me is not a nap unless I'm allowed to sleep uninterrupted until I wake up on my own. Like if I have to set an alarm, then I don't want a nap. Or maybe I was talking about myself. No, I think you were complimenting me. And it felt really good. Always been that way. About once a month, I'll sleep for about 12 hours. If I take an hour nap, I'm good for another 8. Wow. That's crazy. Do you drink a lot of caffeine? My naps are 15 minutes? What? It takes me 15 to 30 minutes just to fall asleep. I could not. I know so many people, like, they're out like that. My naps tend to be a few hours too. Oh my god, Ozark Bean, you have the biggest of brains, don't we? That is so funny. 15 minutes? I would be mad. 15-minute nap would make me feel cranky. I'd be like, why did I even bother? No sugary drinks and 2 caffeinated beverages a day. Interesting. I was expecting you to say like, no, I drink no caffeine. I don't think I consume a lot of caffeine compared to some people, but like I have a cup of coffee a day. I have an espresso shot of coffee a day. And that's, yes, it's a double and sometimes I'll get 2, but like it couldn't be that bad. 4 energy drinks to stay up for 3 days and knock out a costume within the week. Like Warbringer, oh my god. Ugh. I can't do energy drinks. I try them and they're just like, ugh, they are not good. They just, I know they're gonna make me feel bad. 2 or 3, 3 or what? Where did I get 2 or 3? 3 or 4 coffees a day. I always told myself that I drink coffee for the taste. I only drink it for the taste, but I think a little part of me knows that I like the caffeine as well. They just make my heartbeat go up. Yes, no, I feel the same exact way. Like, it's not like a, ooh, I'm ready and energized. It's like, oh shit, I'm like, I don't feel good. My heart's going so fast, but my body's not matching it. It doesn't make sense. I think Musashi is a workout energy drink. You drink that. I drink Musashi. It's a workout energy drink. Okay. So it has it's like a protein workout energy drink. Oh, cause wait, what's the one where it's like pre-workout, right? And that has caffeine in it to like pump people up before gyms and whatnot. I do like the taste. They don't actually wake me up. See, that's what I say too. Like I would drink coffee 7, 8 o'clock at night and people would be like, aren't you going to have trouble falling asleep? I'm like, I just want the taste. I want a little drinky drink before bed. Like I always have a problem falling asleep unless I reach that point of exhaustion, which is what I normally do every night. Or I try to get to that point of exhaustion where I'm reading and I'm falling asleep. But it takes a while to get there. Yeah, okay. Recovery drinks after workout are nice. Yeah? Recovery drinks. When you say recovery drinks, I think of just drinking What are they called? What are those things called you put in water? And it's good for you, helps keep you hydrated. I have a packet in my thing. Hold on, I'm going to figure it out on my own. Okay. What is this called? Electrolytes! Electrolytes. When you say recovery drink, I think of putting one of those in my waters after a hangover to recover from the hangover. That's my kind of recovery drink. Sweet dog. He's licking his toes. Toe licker. Ooh, so yummy. Papa. He's really going at it. Ooh, yum. And he's gonna come and try and lick me. I guess I prefer or referred mostly to fast absorbing protein drinks. Oh, I see. Those kind of recovery. Don't think I've ever had anything like that. I've never really taken like pre-workout or anything of that sort. I used to drink these like chocolate milk mixed drinks that it was like one a day, have one a day, and it has all your vitamins and what in it. It was like breakfast drink. And it would be a balanced breakfast to drink that. And I would drink them in high school a lot because I didn't want to eat. I wasn't hungry in the mornings, but I wanted to be healthy. And also I just really like chocolate milk. Mainly because I like chocolate milk. But with that, I do think I'm going to be wrapping up for tonight. Getting tired. Let's go check out the Twitch. See if anyone's live. Anyone awake? Any recommendations? If anyone has any? Oh, sleepy. Bye. Where have you been, Hippo? Spoons. Hi. I'm wrapping up. I'm sorry. Time to sleep. That's how I'm feeling too. Here? Oh, nice. Thought you disappeared forever and ever. Who should I raid? I'm tired. Oh, cute guy. Any suggestions? You guys can't just not suggest anyone in hopes that I stream for longer. Alright. Crocheting a cat ear beanie at the moment. I got a video of someone crocheting one and it looked so cute and I was like, ooh, I should crochet one. That would have been so funny had I been crocheting one. Fun. I hope that you finish it soon. What happened to the frog cat? It's here. It's over there. It's right there. I meant to take a video of it on my vacation. Of like, because I was in snow and I wanted to get a cute video, but I didn't. So never will. I think I'm gonna rate Alveus. Sanctuary. Oh, look at all the cute little animals sleeping. Just an easy one. Raid. But thank you all so much for stopping by today. Cherry Blossom for the follow. Cork for the follow. Daniel for the sub. And then the subs from earlier in the beginning stream. Playboy's High. Split 6. Super cool. I'm hoping to get sub pictures done this year. This year for sure they're gonna be done. One day. I had an idea, but I don't like it anymore. So I want to come up with another cute idea. But I hope you all have a great rest of your night. It was so good streaming. If I'm feeling up to it, there might be a stream tomorrow. But we'll see. But I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. Bye. Bye, guys.